This is too crazy, you guys. Thank you so much. And it's funny because you know what? There's a lot of people in this casino upset. I heard one guy going, "It's about damn time tater salad and taco salad work together." We got a little racism going on in here, yeah. So this is crazy. It's the first time I wear all black. I asked the staff to go get me a Hawaiian shirt, and they went to a Hawaiian store to get me a black shirt, which is nice. It fits. They say black makes you look thin unless you're standing in front of a very colorful cactus. Really? A cactus? Ron, a cactus? Was that cactus there the whole time? No? Yeah, give the Mexican a cactus, huh? I see how it is. Yeah, no, I told you, a little racism going on in this casino. It's on this damn stage. That's what it is. So it's cool, you guys. Being here in Vegas it's nice. When I got invited to be here to support the troops, it's nice because you know what? I've done shows overseas, and those are crazy shows. You know, it's nothing like having somebody warn you, go, if you hear a sound, just get on the ground. Don't worry. I'm like, no, I'm going to worry. You know, I did a show in Afghanistan, and we flew over there on a C-17 jet, which for those of you that don't know is like twice the size of Southwest. Yeah, and they don't land like Southwest. Southwest, you know, now landing. C-17 goes from here to here like that. Because people shoot at the planes, yeah. You know, and they don't warn you about that one. They don't tell you, oh, by the way, you're going to lose your ass in about 4 seconds. Yeah. They don't tell you. It goes, I'm not going to lie. That plane fell out of the sky. I was for 5 seconds. No lie. It was sad. But yes, now we're here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. The last time I got to do a show here was Fight Weekend. Fight Weekend, you remember the last fight where it was Mayweather versus Canelo Alvarez, also known as the... Yeah, I know, the fight wasn't what we thought it would be. Kind of like the cactus. So, I think the most impressive thing about that fight was probably the interviews. The interviews are what were really entertaining. Like for me, if you're going to interview a Mexican fighter, just let the fighter do the interview in Spanish in his native tongue. Don't make him speak English, because in Spanish, Canelo sounded like a killer. You know, the guys on ESPN in Spanish, you know, soy Bernardo Osuna, aquí con ESPN Deportes. Aquí estoy con Canelo Álvarez, que va a pelear contra Floyd Money Mayweather esta semana en Las Vegas, Nevada, en pay-per-view. Canelo, ¿qué vas a hacer contra Floyd Money Mayweather? ¿Qué vas a hacer? And then he came out all killer. Bueno, mira, voy a hacer así, se va a morir y ¡zas! In translation, he's gonna die. It sounded like a good interview, but then they put his ass in English and the whole fight is different.
This is Phil Stevens here live for ESPN Sports. We have here with me today, Canelo Alvarez is going to face Floyd Money Mayweather this weekend in Las Vegas, Nevada at the MGM Grand on pay-per-view. Canelo, what's your strategy against Floyd Money Mayweather?
And then he talks and he kills it, right?
Well, I am going to hit him like this, and then I'm going to hit him like this, and then he gonna hit, ¿cómo se dice piso? He gonna hit the floor, and then tan like that, okay. Very different.
Doing good, I know.
He's sucking it in.
So I'm very excited that Ron asked me to do this, and it's actually a chance for me to do a cheap plug. I got a chance to do a movie last year for Disney called Planes, which was the first time I was able, It was the first time I was able to actually promote a movie I was part of, because the last movie I did, I couldn't promote to families. You know, I was in the movie Magic Mike. Which, for those of you that don't know, is a male stripper movie. You know, I can't tell kids, hey, go tell your parents to take you to see, you know. Some of you are laughing, some of you are like,
it's like Tragic Mike. It's so sad.
Let me tell you guys about doing work for Disney. Once you work for Disney and you do voice animation for them, all of a sudden people start calling you. It's like being in a relationship, okay? When you're single, no one wants you, but then you hook up with a good one. All of a sudden, everyone's calling. And Disney made it very clear.
Gabriel, you have nothing to worry about. Disney is going to take really good care of you. Really, really good care of you.
All of a sudden, I got a phone call from Nickelodeon, and Nickelodeon was like, we'll do things Disney won't. And I was like, well, hello, Nickelodeon. So I show up at Nickelodeon Studios, right? And this girl comes out and she's like,
Listen, this is the gist of the story, okay? We're such huge fans of yours. You're so funny. We just want you to know what's going on. This is a story about a little toy car, okay? This little toy car has its own special personality. He also has 4 friends that are also toy cars, okay? There's the happy car, there's sad car, there's a crazy car. And one of these little toy cars, we need to be a little different.
and in Hollywood, when they say different, they mean
Mexican.
that's what they mean. But they never tell you that. They just give you a series of suggestive words to let you know the type of direction they want you to go in. So she walks me into a sound booth. I get in front of a microphone, and then they close the door. She goes behind a glass, and she starts talking to me through a PA system, and she's like,
Okay, if you could just read the top line, okay? We're gonna figure out this character. Just read the top line, and we'll take it from there, okay? Whenever you're ready.
so the line is, hey guys, I'm glad we're all here. So I'm like, okay, here we go. Hey guys, I'm glad we're all here.
Okay, that's really good. Really, really good. If you could do me a favor and put a little spice on that, that would be super.
And when I heard spice, I knew exactly what she meant. I'm like, great, they want me to play this like a gardener. I'm frustrated, I'm mad, I'm like, what am I doing here? I should be over at Disney, but no, there I am, little whore, yeah. So I'm like, fine. So, yeah.
Hey, I can't believe that we are all here.
Okay, you sound really unenthusiastic. If you could just do me a favor and give it more energy and more spice, that would be super. Whenever you're ready.
Hey guys, I can't believe that we are all here.
Okay, we know that you do sound effects and character voices in your comedy. Can you do a sound effect for a little toy car?
I'm like, a toy car, I got this.
Can you put spice on that?
They want me to put an accent on a sound effect. I was like, I don't know.
Varoom.
Okay, can you give me some more?
I am so frustrated. I'm so annoyed. I'm ready to walk out of there. So I grab the microphone and I do this. As I'm taking off the headphones, she looks at me. She goes,
Perfect.
and that cartoon comes out June 17th. You guys, thank you very much. A big shout out to my brother-in-law and my sister, combined together 50 years in the United States Air Force. Thank you very much. Thank you. Love you guys. Oh yeah, I have no pressure. Thank you so much, Bakersfield. I can't thank you guys enough for making this a completely sold out house here. The Fox Theater. Yeah, man. You know, a lot of people are asking, where are you going to do your special? When you get to do your special, where are you going to do it? And a couple of people said, well, are you going to do it in New York? Are you going to do it in L.A.? And I said, you know, L.A. and New York wasn't exactly where I got my start. 1997, my first theater performance was right here on this very stage. And I know some of you are looking at the background going,
Okay, then if he's showing Bakersfield love, how come he has a picture of Hawaii?
and just so you know, that's not a picture of Hawaii. That's a picture of the bluffs here in Bakersfield. Love you guys, man. I have way too many good memories here, man. Some of them are kind of blurred because I was... You can't have, oh, seriously, around here you gotta be careful because the police here in Bakersfield, they don't mess around. They will stop you for anything, man. They got me outside and you're, whoo, what are you doing? Walking. I noticed something though. If you can make a cop laugh, they will work with you. But you gotta really make them laugh. You can't just make them go, ah. You gotta make them, you know. You know? I made a cop laugh so hard one time, he almost peed on himself. I know this because he told me. He was like,
You don't understand. I damn near pissed myself.
and here in Bakersfield, man, it's no different, man. I love every part of this town. I even love Oildale. Oh, yeah. And for everybody watching at home going, what the hell is Oildale? But I still love it, guys. I still love it. But yeah, man, drinking here in town, you gotta be careful though, man, because some people can handle alcohol. You know who you are. Some people can't. You have no clue. Guys especially, you know how it goes. We get loaded, we turn into one of three people, right? We're either the I love you guy, I hate you guy, or the mirror guy. You know that guy, right? Hey! Mirror. I know, because that's me. Oh my God, I can't handle alcohol. People, when they get drunk, they say things they don't mean. And you know when I'm drunk, you hear something like, woo! I'm going running. You better cut me off. Oh, hell yeah, man. And when I drink, I only drink like regular alcohol. I don't do beer. Beer just doesn't know. Beer makes me talk to my body. I don't like that. When I get drunk on beer, I get weird. I'm like, you know.
What's the matter? Hey, you said you could hang. Don't talk to me there. You talking shit too?
That's what I say. You just gotta be careful, you know? And if you're gonna drink and you are thinking about driving, don't do it. You know, it's not a good idea. Because like I say, you know when you're drunk. You know when you're drunk. You're doing laps in the parking lot and you can't find the exit. Hello? Some of you make it out to the streets. You know when you're drunk, you're like, you know. Behind you, you hear.
Shut up, stupid.
You know, if you hear the magical sound, one of two things will pop into your head. Either one, I'm okay, I'm fine. I can beat this. Or two, I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna go to jail. I gotta let you go, babe. I'm gonna go to jail. Tell the kids I love them, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, again, if you can make the police laugh, you have a chance. If you do get pulled over for drunk driving, okay, pull over as slowly and as safely as you can. Get over to the end. Now, if you know for a fact that you are gonna go to jail, okay, I'm gone. Have a little fun. I don't mean take off in a high-speed pursuit. No, don't do that, because you're not gonna get very far. I mean, if you're drunk and you know you're gonna go to jail, you know, and you have tinted windows, have a little extra fun. Take off your seatbelt, jump over to the passenger side, throw your seatbelt back on, and just wait for the cop. You have no idea how bad you're gonna throw his ass off, you guys. He's gonna come over to the driver's side with a flashlight. You're sitting there. Dude. He was here a second ago. I don't know where he went. Excuse me? What? Me drive? Oh, hell no, I'm fucked up. That's sad, because I know some of you are going to try it, man. You're like...
Like, do what the fat guy said. Do it.
And for the record, I'm not fat. I'm fluffy. For those of you who still don't know, there are 5 levels of fatness. Fluffy is one of the levels. There's big, healthy, husky, fluffy, and damn! I'm still number 4. People go, how do you know when you're number 5? Well, because people will tell you, you know? If you try to get on an elevator that's crowded and people stop you and go, damn! If you go to Disneyland and little kids want to ride you,
I want to get on that one. Damn.
yeah, I'm sorry, little kids are too honest, man. They're like little alcoholics. You know, and as far as, Disneyland, I love Disneyland, but they're not fluffy friendly. They're not, man. They care about safety, And it sucks, because I can handle 1 bar. 1 bar, I'm cool. But now they got the whole, If you're fluffy, one of those is not going to lock. You're trying. People are in line. You can do it! One time I took a trip with my buddy Mondo, right? Big guy, another big guy. And I went with him because his family, they decided to go, and he didn't want to be the only one hanging out by the strollers. So we're hanging out, and at the end of the day, my buddy Mondo goes, dude, we should get on a ride. I go, which one? We can't get on none of them, dude. We're too big. He goes, there's a ride here at Disneyland. It's called Splash Mountain. I go, what is that? He goes, it's a log, and you get inside the log, and it goes uphill, goes down, makes a splash. No seatbelt, no pull bar. You just get in and go. I go, no seatbelt? No pull bar? So we get in line for it, right? We're all pumped up, and I see people getting off the ride with these little note cards. I go, what are those? He goes, oh, they take a photo of you when you go downhill. Oh, okay, cool. So we get to the front of the line, and then we have to deal with the lady with the headset. The lady who takes her job way too serious.
Okay, how many people? 4? Okay. 2 here, 2 here. How many? 5? Okay, 3 there, 2 there.
And we get to the front.
How many people?
Who cares? We get our own boat, right? We take off. We're splishing and splashing like little kids. 3 minutes go by, the moment of truth. We get to the hill, right? My buddy Mondo turns around and he says, dude, let's flash the camera. I said, you're stupid. I'm down. So as soon as it let us go, right? We get off the ride, we are soaking wet, right? Oh, rosado right here. We got a mean old baby rash. We go to buy the picture, and there's a lady behind the counter with her hand on the screen. And I asked my buddy Mondo, I said, bro, what boat are we? He says, 22. I go, she's covering 22. He goes, oh, we better sneak out of here. Oh, yeah, we're going to sneak out. We get past the picture, girl, but then we get stopped by Disney security. And you have not lived until you've been stopped by a freaky man wearing a badge in the shape of a mouse. This guy was like, hold on a second. Man, move your hand away from the screen. You guys see what I see here? That's a disgrace to this park. We can't believe anyone could take such a photo. My question to you guys, do you recognize the 2 big women in this picture? And it wasn't until we walked over to this photo that my buddy Armando and I realized something about ourselves. And that is that when 2 full-grown, fluffy men are going downhill at a 45-degree angle with no shirts on going like this, we both look like sexy bitches. But again, if you're gonna drink, just be careful, you guys. You know, again, some of you can handle and some can't. I got kicked out of a bar on St. Patrick's Day. I was performing at the bar. How do I get thrown out, right? You know, I'm having fun. People are giving me free drinks. Here, have another drink. I'm like, woo! I started pissing off the management and the owners of this Irish place that I was at, right? The bartender's like, hey, buddy, relax. Are you okay? Are you having a good time? I was so drunk, I did this.
I'm having a great time.
People around me, oh my God, are you Irish? I was like, hey! I'm like, what part of Ireland are you from?
Downtown.
Are you here by yourself?
Oh no, I'm not here by myself.
Donkey! Now, if you're not laughing, you need to get out more often, because that's a funny joke. That's hysterical. Ask a 10-year-old, they'll tell you, that's funny! I did that joke one night in Memphis, Tennessee, and some guy thought he knew why it was funny, and he was way off. But he confronted me outside, all drunk. Hey, you, Fluffy. Like, what? Mirror. No, you mirror. And he walks over and he's like, I have to tell you, your show was hysterical. I damn near wet myself when you said, donkey! My friend Roy didn't laugh, so I had to explain it to him, and he thinks I'm wrong, but I know I'm right. Could you set the record straight? Sure, what'd you tell your friend? Okay, look here. I told him the reason why it's funnier than hell, that you said, donkey! It's because you're Mexican. And you people ride donkeys. Normally, I would have been all over this guy, but two things. One, I was in Memphis, Tennessee. No support. And two, the guy was drunk. I just don't deal with drunk people, man. When it comes to drinking and women, ladies, when you go out, make sure you take one guy with you. You need to take one guy, even if he's, oh my God, you need one. Because a group of you get together, there's always one girl who will elect herself the team captain, right? Try to rally the troops, get everybody together, you know.
Okay, look. Check it out. This is a shut up. Okay, look. This is what's gonna happen. We're gonna take my car, so leave your car. My car, leave your car. Ready, let's go.
They get in the car. They get to the club.
Oh no, my purse.
They go inside the club, they start jamming, having fun, right? End of the night, that same girl who's being the leader, the captain, she gets more hammered than everybody. She's the biggest hypocrite walking out missing a shoe, purse, keys, friends, car. Look at some of you pointing.
That's you, bitch.
End of the night, she's stumbling out of the club.
I gotta pee. Not anymore.
She's on the curb crying, mascara's coming down her face.
I'm so wasted. Who the hell is gonna want me now?
That's when I come out.
What's up?
I keep coming back to alcohol, huh? I keep having these issues with it, you know? Like, I got loaded one night, and I don't know what happened. I accidentally wound up at this, dance place. Gentleman, clubby place, right? I wasn't driving, it was an accident. We pulled up to the place, and... I knew where I was at. Even when you're drunk, you could be drunk and blind. You know where you're at, as long as you hear, you know... I walked in there and I got recognized by one of the dancers, and you gotta call them dancers or entertainers or they get mad at you. They'll get mad.
I am not a stripper, okay? I am an entertainer.
I'm like, no, I'm an entertainer. You're nasty. Some girl recognized me. She's like, oh my God, I know who you are. You're famous. And I'm like, oh no.
Oh no. And some other dancer who's spinning on a pole overheard Famous and she stopped. Just. She walks over. Oh my God, you're famous? Can I have your autograph? I said, you don't even know me.
I don't care. Sign it.
Okay, relax. What's your name?
Diamond.
What's your last name?
Rodriguez.
To Diamond. With all my love and affection.
Hurry up.
I got mad, so I wrote George Lopez. I was drunk. I didn't care, right? I'm all loaded. She freaked out. She's like, oh my God. Oh my God. You're George Lopez. I can't help it, you guys. I was so drunk, I did this. I said, I know, huh?
Hey, cabrona, why you crying? Why you crying?
Mira, muy chingona. I won't lie, you guys. George knows I do that. I don't think he likes it. I've done that to a couple of other people, you know. I did that to Paul Rodriguez, and Paul was cool. Paul was really cool about it. He was like, you know,
Hey, I heard there's a guy out there who knows how to talk like me. Is that you?
I said,
Yeah, that's me.
that's pretty good. I said,
I know, huh?
hey, can you do Mencia? Da-da-da.
That's how you do it!
Now, Carlos knows I do that. He gets mad at me because he goes, you gotta do it better. No, sometimes I use my voices for evil, man. I won't lie. If I don't have my way, like when I go to drive-thrus and they screw up my order, oh, I'm evil. I go back around and I start ordering, but I throw them off by doing this, right? They'll come on the speaker. Back in a fantastic burger. How can I help you? I'll do this.
Hello, sir. Can I please have a double cheeseburger, an order fries, and a shake?
Order fries and a shake.
Oh my God, yes.
Thank you. Pull up to the window. And I pull up. Oh, they're not expecting me. Oh, the look on their face is the best, right? Did you just order? They come back with a bag of food, you know. Would you like ketchup? That's where I let them have it.
Oh my God, yes.